Hello again, everyone. Um, I'm going to continue with explaining um, the resolution of SADC with regards to cross-border transactions. South Africa became a signatory in April 1994 of the founding instruments to establish the World Trade Organization, which is normally called the WTO. Um, South Africa acceded to the General Agreement on Trade in Services, normally referred to as GATS Agreement, with effect from the 1st of January 1995. The key concepts under GATS were the following, or are still the following. GATS introduced the requirement of the most favored nation treatment principle, in terms of which a country must accord to the nationals of all GATS member countries treatment no less favorable than that which it accords to any other country. This most favored nation treatment generally means that if foreign practitioners from other countries are permitted to provide legal services in our country, similar permission has to be given by lawyers from other countries. That means that there must be a reciprocal um, exchange of rights between member countries. The GATS agreement does give recognition to regional agreements such as the SADC agreement, which has the main focus to facilitate and liberate services between member countries. And if cross-border practicing rights are granted to lawyers within the context of that region, then an agreement must also be reciprocated for the member country that will be delivering the service. So basically, what we give, we must get in return. We must also make sure that the rights that are granted to legal practitioners from the SADC region countries must be done without opening the door for lawyers from other GATS member countries to claim similar concessions. The requirement of the national treatment principle, in terms of which a country must accord lawyers from other GATS member countries treatment no less favorable than the treatment afforded to lawyers of the country itself. Basically, it means that the same laws must apply for the lawyers in the country and the lawyers from the GATS countries. The only thing that we need to make sure is that the member countries must respect the laws of the country in which they are going to be practicing, and vice versa, so that members of the public are always protected from impropriety from legal practitioners, and also to make sure that the lawyers in the country where the GATS country members are going to be practicing are not prejudiced or put out of pocket at the benefit of the GATS member countries and their disadvantage. So basically, it means that everybody must be able to benefit equally in this. Thank you very much.